girl, what you doing? Where your man? I just popped a Zan, 50,000 in Japan. I ain't doing no plan, these red bottoms on no Vans. And she telling all her friends, I might put them on the gram. Baby girl, what you doing? What's your name? I ain't playing no games, see these diamonds in my chain. Smoking Mary Jane, yeah, I took it to the brain.
I look like a boy. Hey, to a little bit of views that I don't have and a little bit of subscribers that I do have. I have not been posting because I'm just really... Hi, how are you? Should I put it this way? Anyways, I want to come in today with the video because I couldn't think of anything, so I just thought of this real quick because I wanted to do my makeup. Woo! I want to use the James Charles palette from Morphe, and I wanted to do a rainbow look, so I figured if I was going to do a rainbow look, I might as well do my coming out story. So that's what we're going to do today. Talk about I just wanted to tell my coming out story, and I figured if I was going to do that, I should just do a rainbow look for my eyes. Plus, we're going to be using the James Charles palette that I just got a few days ago. So this should be really fun. So basically, I'm just going to talk about my coming out story, what I went through, what my support system is like, and all that kind of stuff. And yeah. So let's just jump into it and start it. Basically, I was 13 years old. I had just moved back to Florida from Ohio, and I had started going to this school, and I had developed a crush on this girl. There was this girl in my homeroom class. We're not gonna say her name because we're still friends. But I had developed the biggest crush on her. Like, I don't know why, but I did. And so I had the biggest crush on her, and I was literally going to school just to see her and all this kind of stuff. Like, we barely talked, but she would be like flirtatious, like with all the girls she would be flirtatious, and every time I would see her, I'd be like, girl, you better stop before like I beat you up for real, like whatever. And so I had developed the biggest crush on her, and I didn't tell nobody. I did not tell anybody except for this one girl that I used to be really close with. We're not really friends anymore. So yeah, I told her, but I was like torn because, like, y'all, I went through the hardest time because I didn't know if I was gay. Like, I literally would go to lunch at school and I wouldn't eat because I needed all the time in the world to process my thoughts and think about if I was gay or not. Like, it was so hard. Like, you guys have no idea. Like, I swear it was like the movies. Like, I was literally trying to figure out my sexuality. And I had never dated a boy before. I never dated a boy. Still to this day, I never dated a boy. I never kissed a boy. Never did anything with a boy or whatever. And so, basically, whatever, I had a crush on this girl. And the whole year, this whole 8th grade year, I was trying to figure out if I was gay, man. Like, all day and night, I would cry because I didn't fucking know. Okay? Didn't know, wanted to know, couldn't figure it out, whatever. So it's like later into the year, and I'm pretty sure that at this point, I'm pretty sure that I am gay, okay? And so I was pretty set on it and stuff like this, and so I was gonna tell my mom. And at this time I was 14, so I had just like turned 14 or whatever, I guess. And I was gonna tell my mom, and so like I was crying so hard in my room, and my mom was in the room with her boyfriend, and I had texted her to come in my room, and I was bawling, and she didn't want to come. So I was like, girl, if you don't get your butt in here and talk to your child, we're gonna have a problem, okay? So moral story, she didn't want to come in my room, whatever. So I forced her to come in there, and she came in there, and I was just like, no, can you get out? Because I don't want to tell you, because I'm crying, and this is embarrassing, and I don't know, and like, you're gonna judge me. I knew that my mom wasn't gonna judge me because my parents are like not like that, like, right? Yeah, they're great sometimes. Pretty sure y'all can feel me on that one. But and I told my sister, and I was like, hey, sis, I think I'm gay. And she was like, you know, why do you think that? If you are, I love you, I don't care. Like, it's your happiness. Like, it's you, it's your life. You do your thing. So I would be like, haha, just kidding, got you. Like, because I didn't want to, like, tell her. Okay? And so let's just fast forward, because I didn't end up telling anybody. Okay? Because if I did, I would have told them that it was a joke. So let's just fast forward to 9th grade year, freshman year, when I was like fresh out of high school, whatever. At this point in my life, I was dead set. I already knew I was gay. Like, I knew it. 9th grade year, around December 9th grade year, I had met this one girl. She was in 11th grade when I met her or whatever. We didn't go to the same school. She just had added me on Facebook or whatever, and we had mutual friends and all that stuff. And like, I went on her page when she sent me a friend request, and she was so fine. So you know, I accepted it. And then she like started liking my pictures. I was liking her pictures back. Then she hopped in my inbox, and it went from there. So we started talking. I met this girl. We started talking, and then we started dating. We started talking on the phone all the time, and then we started dating. And so one time she came to see me. The first time she came to see me, oh my god, this is so embarrassing. This girl was the first person I ever dated. First person I ever kissed. Stuff like that. So one night she came to see me, and my sister, Athena, was in town. And, so I was like, I'm gonna go, like, outside and hang out with somebody. Like, I'm gonna go hang out with my friend. This is what I told her. Because I was still, like, uncomfortable with telling my family or whatever. Anyways, I told her I was gonna go hang out with my friend outside. Then I was going to hang out with my little girlfriend, my little first girlfriend, finally. Anyways, so we're hanging out or whatever, and then it was time to, like, I guess it was time for a kiss. And I ain't never kissed nobody before, y'all. This was so awkward. This is, every time I think about it, I just cringe because it's like so gross. But basically, I freaking kissed her, and I didn't know how to kiss, and so it was awkward, and I don't want to talk about it. Don't want to talk about it. Anyway, so I was like, you know, I was like, puppy love, okay? And so I get back in the house, and I tell my sister, I'm like, hey, yo, I just had my first kiss, and then I eventually told her that I was dating this girl. Whatever, she didn't say anything. She kept it on the DL with me, like, looking out for me, all that kind of stuff. So it's like, you are a real one, okay? And then, so the girl that I was dating, I told her that it didn't come out yet. And she was like, oh, like, really? Like, you should have told me that. And I was like, yeah, I didn't think it was important. And so basically, she was like, I don't want you sneaking. Like, I don't want you to get in trouble being with me and stuff. And I was like, I don't think I would get in trouble because they're not gonna care. But for you, to be with you, I would tell my family that I did, because like, I don't want to sneak either. I don't want to be like ditching and dodging, you know. So one night I stayed at my friend's house, and I was like, y'all, I'm gonna come out to my mom, my best friends. I was like, I'm gonna come out to my mom. So I was practicing on the bed with them. I was like, they were asking me stuff, and I was telling them stuff, and I was just like, okay, I'm gonna do it. And I was like, oh, my mom's in the neighborhood. She's coming to get me right now, so I'm gonna tell her in the car. I recorded it. I don't know if I can find the recordings, but I recorded it. And whew. So basically, I had gotten in the car with my mom, and I was like, she was talking to my sister, so I was like, hurry up, get off the phone, like, talk to you. And so she gets off the phone, and I'm like, Mom, I gotta ask you a question. And she was like, what's up? And I was like taking deep breaths, trying not to get like all teary-eyed and stuff, because I was. So I was just like, basically, I came out and said, I asked the stupidest thing. I was like, what would you do if I was gay? She said, nothing. Then you would just be gay. And I was like, whew. I was like, well, what would you do if I was gay and I had a girlfriend? She was like, the same thing I would do if you had a boyfriend. And I said, well, I am. And I have a girlfriend. And she's 17. And she's like, ew. And I was like, what? She was like, you couldn't find somebody closer to your age. And so I'm sitting here like, That's all you could. That's all you had to say. I've been bottling this up for like a year or two, and all you had to say was find somebody close to Sway. Girl, I was mad. So I started crying. Yes, I started crying because I was expecting her to say something like more than that. I was like upset, like of course, because I bottled myself up for so long just for her to say okay, basically. And so I was like very upset. Whatever, doesn't matter. And so I was like, don't tell anybody. And my mom has a big mouth. To this day, I don't know if she told anybody, but I know she told my dad. So I didn't get to tell my dad by myself. It just kind of like came in the atmosphere every once in a while, or whatever. And so like that's cool. Like, cool. He didn't care that much. He didn't care at all. And then from there, after I told my parents, my sisters all knew. I told my sisters, and I was crying every time I told somebody. I don't know why. But basically, my immediate family is very supportive. And then a few years later, my other family found out, and it was just like, the one person I was scared to tell was my grandma, because she's very like, oh, Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, or that's disgusting. And it's just like, you know what, Grandma, I'm not living for you, okay? Love you, but I'm not living for you. But moral of the story, like, to this day, everybody supports me. I haven't told my mom's side of the family, but they know. It's just like, I don't feel like I have to tell anybody anymore. And I feel like you get that way when you are the way you are, you know? Basically, I forgot where we were at. Okay. So let's just talk about after I came out. Like, I was like, okay, I'm getting played. Like, this is. Let's just not even get into it. I just want. Hey, you too.
In my chain, Mary Jane, yeah, I took it to the brain.